Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing is an action RPG all about, you guessed it, Van Helsing. Graphically, the game looks pretty good and sports a nice clean interface. I also enjoyed the music and some of the voice acting. Unfortunately, it's the gameplay that falters. By their nature, action RPGs are repetitive. Generally, you fight off hordes of monsters in hopes of getting better loot, and while this game does have that, one of the more important aspects of action RPGs is lacking here. I'm referring to character progression. Now don't get me wrong, you have plenty of things to put points into. Both Van Helsing and his follower Ghost have attribute points as well as skills to increase. The problem is that none of them are very interesting. Almost all of Van Helsing's are passives, while all of Katarina's are passives, unless you get the DLC that gives her another skill tree. And as for Van Helsing, the ones that aren't passives, the actual skills themselves, are pretty average fare. You've got a cleave, an earthquake, a lightning bolt. These are all seen in pretty much every action RPG, which is fine if they offer some flair to them, but in this game, they just feel boring to use. These aren't the only problems, mind you. The game also has some hefty load times, a useless item combination system, and perhaps most unforgiving of all, a bland storyline. There are plenty of side quests and extra things to do in each area, but what's the point if the gameplay gets stale within the first few hours? In other words, my vote is to pass on this game.